This man is an extremely self-disciplined former drug addict who pushed beyond his limits with unshakable determination. Just a few months earlier, when he found out his girlfriend was pregnant, the man told her he would take responsibility, but his girlfriend told him to stay away from them. Heartbroken, the man decided to turn his life around completely. Later he went to a drug rehabilitation center alone. The rules here are strict. Everyone who comes in must first shave their head. This is to prevent them from hiding drugs or harming themselves. There are no high prison walls here. Anyone can choose to leave at any time, but the man had already made up his mind and never gave up on his promise. The man who had just arrived could only start from the lowest level, and only by performing well could he gradually earn respect. However, the first few days of withdrawal are always the most painful. Every time the man's drug cravings flared up, he suffered horribly. Just when he was about to give up, he would take out his girlfriend's photo to encourage himself. The daily training was extremely grueling due to long-term drug use. He was extremely weak. He hadn't run for long before he coughed up blood and fainted on the ground. The instructor even told him to give up early and go home, but the man didn't want to sink back into decadence. Because of this, the next second he dragged his weak body and kept running. Once a person has faith, they can definitely unlock great potential. He worked hard and persisted every day, gradually becoming more and more capable. For the sake of his girlfriend and their child, he kept exercising even when everyone else was asleep. Time quickly passed, and a year later the man's condition was getting better and better. Because of his outstanding performance, the center director found him a job at a swimming pool, and he was even allowed to swim for free after work. He took advantage of this opportunity to learn how to swim. Moreover, he traded mineral water with a homeless person for a bicycle. In this way he kept exercising and reforming himself. Swimming, running and cycling became part of his daily life. To test the results of his training during this period, he signed up for a triathlon which included 700 meters of swimming, 5 kilometers of running and 20 kilometers of cycling. But when he rushed to the finish line, there was no one there anymore. But winning or losing no longer mattered to him, because he had already broken through his own limits for the first time. On this day, a piece of bad news came. His girlfriend was sent to the intensive care unit. Looking at his dying girlfriend in the hospital bed, the man's heart was filled with more and more regret. When he walked out of the ward, he happened to see his lovely daughter. The man wanted to talk to her, but he was stopped by his girlfriend's father. The man stood there with dull eyes, knowing he wasn't yet qualified to be a father. A few days later his girlfriend passed away. After that, the man turned his sorrow into motivation, training even harder every day. He left the drug rehabilitation center and took part in various competitions. Not only did he win championships in provincial competitions many times, but he also broke the European triathlon record. He even received an invitation to a world-class triathlon, which once again proved his strength. Every year on his girlfriend's birthday, the man goes to visit her. If you like this movie, I will make a follow-up